cannot do anything as of now. Yung mga player natin dito, instant target maybe. Yung mga player natin dito for them to be able to be knocked down immediately. Yung mga player natin all the way to slot 19. Right there and then those men has been annihilated from the game. Two-man squad, Lady Sam, and also we have a new Rian. 2-on-3 situation, still outnumbered pa rin yung mga slot at 25 natin kanina. Slot 25 are outnumbering our slot 9 para 19, which is, pero ngayon, slot 25 are now being outnumbered. Pero, they are definitely pulling out from the location kung saan sila ako ng 2 knockdown and dito sa side ng mga slot 25 natin. So instead of moving forward and clearing out the area and grabbing the place or the location kung nasaan yung 2-man squad from slot 25 who definitely got knocked down by them, they are definitely finding another compound for them to be able to have their loot out moment. And then slot in the 4 tail, slot 9 and slot 12. One player against the slot 9 is being the last man starting. Our player was slot 9 player natin dito from our slot 22s. That beep beep sound coming from those vehicle, the most slot 6 natin dito. I know ringing all the way dito sa spot. The one play natin si Pacboy. 𝖭𝒂𝒂 is gonna be responding towards the sound. Slot 25 front side view ni Pacboy natin dito. Pero as you can see, solo yung one play natin kung nasa way sa one play natin dito all the way from slot 25. That's the Lady Sam. Giving a lot of update kay Pacboy natin dito all the way from slot 22. Kung nasa way niya, but just using this vehicle. Up front, lower ground, slightly we have our slot 22s. Shot has been fired coming from those slot 6. And maybe too soon, maybe someone will be knocked down dito. Pero following up with a nade probably is going to be getting one player for slot 2 knocked down. There you go. One player has been knocked down. 2-on-3 situation, 2-on-2 situation. Again, nowhere to be found yung one player natin dito all the way slot 6. We're going to be able to have his engagement din dito sa side ng mga slot natin. Pero again, the one guy from slot 2 has been eradicated from the game. That we have our slot 22s. That beep beep sound coming from those vehicle, the multi. Maybe hindi pa sila contented dito sa mga weapons sila dito sa swipe. They are still searching those compounds, small houses for some sort of a solid weapon or maybe a favorite weapon nila dito na being searched by those by those players squad of our slot 5. Slot GP, slot 16. So sa movement event dito sa side ng mga Barracuda natin, pero Barracuda displaying 1 kill. Maybe coming to slot 22 natin earlier, pero again, slot 22 is long gone, eliminated game by those men from our slot 6. Unprepared maybe yung mga player natin dito, pero that one guy from slot 22 send some info na rin dito kung nasa way about some other player natin dito slot 22s and maybe order them to open fire somehow. Those 2 men from slot 22 is gonna be having your loot out rin down from square to the one player slot 25 has been knocked down by yours truly all the way to slot 12. Exchange of casualties, one player that from slot 12 has been knocked down. Badly wounded, everyone is, there are those men taking their shot roughly dito sa side ng mga slot 12 natin. We have our slot 23s taking their shot also dito sa side ng mga slot 12 natin. Enemy of my enemy is my friend, pero middle of the battleground of our slot 23s and slot TQ is our slot 12. Inside of the blues pa rin yung mga Barracuda natin dito, last man standing in squad. We have Kang X. He definitely got himself inside of the blue zone deeper just to avoid those areas pinasaan yung mga opponents sila. Pero another one all the way from slot FTs has been knocked down. Edges of the blue zone, slot 20s, one player has been knocked down. DP, you know what time it is, everyone after the knockdown. Every player from slot 16 moving forward na rin dito. All at the same time as you can see. That's just so na survival moment yung play natin dito for those men from slot 16 right here in the spot where they definitely got their knockdown first. The last man starting couldn't be able to respond na rin towards that location kung saan ka meron na knocking down first. At the mga statistics natin, have those men from a slaughter key gatekeep na rin. Whoever's gonna be running up na rin dito sa area nila, those men will be knocked down, pero far enough pa rin yung mga slaughter keys natin dito for him to be able to have this execution. They definitely braving out from those corners nila. That dance, 3-man squad, one player still missing. Right now, planning na rin to put himself here in the canal, pero front side view again, we have our slot 12. Sobrang tanky ng mga player natin dito for a possible 100% knockdown coming those other players who's gonna be seeing them top 12 as their target set up. Top 12 are definitely occupying this whole small area kung nasan na rin nagkameron ng pullover yung mga player natin dito. That we see the drop. Nothing worry about the mga player natin dito all the way to slot 10, slot natin dito an opening find rin. And then play natin all the way from slot 10 and slot 10. Tunnel vision slot team. FT natin, one player tonight down last man standing dito sa side ng mga FT natin. Again, any moment too soon, someone's gonna be running up the line. This is Area Kunasa and one play natin dito sa top 12 na knockdown earlier kina, pero with those other player taking their shot na rin dun sa corner kung saan kami rin knockdown dito sa mga top 12 natin dito. Talaga namang enemy of my enemies, my friend. As of now, everyone is grabbing everyone's attention. For 𝑭𝒍𝒚 pa rin mga play natin dito. 𝑭𝒍𝒈 has been knocked down, pero it won't take that long though. Those other players from top 15 natin dito, most definitely on it. Having a one player from top FK recover your Juvi, nice. That 23 is two-man squad here in the open pa rin mga play natin, waiting for those other players to pull up. Dito, balang bagay. And from that commotion went down, everyone is now aware and that well, aware about the possible na po nila. That 23 na napuling up rin natin aware about the mga play natin dito sa slot 8, where everyone is seeing this one guy from 4 back up and the other guy from top 15 will be having the option to put her down. Pero before that from happening, the one guy from slot MK most definitely put a number towards the one player from slot 8, one on the situation and mafia natin dito. And it's now being pushed the mga slot 12 natin dito, thinking meron na may standby mission yung mga slot 12 natin. 2 on the situation, far away pa rin yung one play natin dito all the way slot team to the step has contact towards the one guy from slot 8 now until he definitely have himself nagged down because of those men from our slot 12 elbow and also because of the blue zone. Shots fired, one player from slot 12 has been nagged down. Equal numbers of players at 1v1 to and that one guy that is holding that S12 is nagged down for possible for nagged down. Ito muna natin sa mga player natin all the way slot 620s natin. DQW 4-man versus slot 20s natin. One player has been nagged down, 3-man, Leo, Nidas, and Zora, and also we have bought 4-on-3 situation. Inside one of this building pa rin yung mga play natin dito sa same perimeter, same location, pero again, could be able to get another knockdown pa rin dito sa side ng mga slot 20 natin. Everyone is spanning out second floor, one guy is from slot TQWs, and I don't know, somehow they can get their knockdown dito, you know, for them to be able to even the match or to avenge one player from slot 20 who then definitely who got himself eliminated from the game. No puzzle, slot 7, slot 24, one player has been knocked down. Miss Paga, RO5, Viaver slot 7, fight, eliminating that one player of slot 4, making sure that no one is gonna be having that one player to cover, so that's why he definitely put that one away. Last man standing dito sa side ng mga player natin all over slot, then definitely put who got himself eliminated from the game, not of slot 4, making sure that no one is gonna be having that one player to cover, so that's why he definitely put that one away. Last man standing dito sa side ng mga player natin all over slot 4, pero again, every player from slot Barracuda is gonna be knocked down, and somehow those other players gonna be running up in the fourth floor even when nasa one play natin na miss Paga natin. Pero every player from slot 7 is backing those men, so just in case that one player from slot 7 will be working his way dito sa top, kung nasa one play natin will be knocked down, he's gonna be having someone who's gonna be helping him recover. Pero I don't know, man, our player from slot 4 and having his because this moment until he's gonna be waiting for those men from slot 7 recover of being knocked down. That is not eliminating those men from slot 22 as well, because the blue zone is gonna be taking them out somehow. They're gonna be having those men from slot 22 as a big na rin. Pero slot 25 most definitely witness those knockdown na nakuha ng mga slot 6 natin versus those other players from slot 22 right now. Slot 25 turn to have their knockdown dito sa side ng mga slot 6 natin, pero no shot has been taken dito sa side ng mga slot 25 versus slot 6. Maybe slot 25 is thinking that somehow they're gonna be having engaged inside of the blue zone, sobrang risky, and even them will be eliminated out in the game somehow. The gunfight will be taking that long. Dito muna sa mga play natin sa slot 25 versus the slot 14 natin. 4-man squad yung mga play natin dito, pero 2 of them has been knocked down. Last man inside of the blue zone. Everyone is taking their time inside of the blue zone. 𝑭𝒍𝒚𝒊𝒈 is going to be running up here to second floor with him. By turn to have their knockdown dito sa side ng mga slot 6 natin, pero no shot has been taken dito sa side ng mga slot 35 versus slot 6. Maybe slot 25 is thinking that somehow they're gonna be having engaged inside of the blue zone, sobrang risky, and even them will be eliminated out in the game natin dito from our slot TQW, putting themselves on a much higher versus those men from our slot 10 natin. But again, even though alam ng mga slot 9-18s natin kung natin way mas mga slot 10 natin still gonna be able to have those 100% knockdown inside of one of the houses pa rin yung mga slot 10 natin. Still confident yung mga natin Pero started game, being rained by those balls. They are not stopping, they definitely know they are nice Navy just to put those men down, even though here's the position they're willing to give just to put those stuff down. Another one fight so that's repeatedly being knocked down inside of the blue zone. Play natin dito si Nurian, where is going to be having those back that view kung saan nagkakameron na elimination. Yung mga stats natin yung versions 𝑭𝒍𝒚𝒊𝒈 last man standing that quick, and they're using this time for them to be able to have those knockdown immediately inside yung mga play natin dito sa side ng mga stats 7 natin dito. Talagang mas can't get it out for another knockdown. Sabi natin ito kind of engage ship na rin ng mga stats natin. Sacrificing their life maybe or their health just to put those men down dito sa side ng mga stats. Sabi natin because slot 9 most definitely hope to remove the slot 7 is gonna be building out any moment too soon because of the blue zone. Some play there from slot 9 damage of the blue zone, pero that is the damage they're willing to get. Last man from a slot 7 being away by those men from our slot 9, not having those men escape maybe, pero last man inside of the blue zone all the way from slot 7, Lucas. Backhand corner, backhand view ng mga stats natin dito. Vulnerable view ng mga play natin dito. Before the blue zone takes him out, pero again, other players gonna be bringing up them, leaving our boys all the way from slot 10, thrilling gumalaw behind the curtains kung saan ngayon nagkakameron ng dance number yung mga slot 9 and slot 6 natin. Bad wounded, pero one player from slot 9 being left behind. Someone's gonna be having this rotation. Having his eyes wide open towards the spot. Smoke and blooming again, 3-on-3 and 2-on-3 situation. Shots fired, one guy from a slot 9 revealing himself na rin from the open fight. They dead. He's now trying to have his assistant na rin dito sa side ng mga stats natin. Who definitely putting those brother of him down dito sa side ng mga stats natin. One player down, he's on his way. Uno from our slot 9 most definitely arrived dito sa spot kung saan nagkameron na knockdown yung mga stats natin. First move back to the other player stats returning up. Slot 9 revealing himself na rin from the open fight. They dead. He's now trying to have his assistant na rin dito sa side ng mga stats natin. Who definitely those bullets that he can be knocked down on dito sa side ng mga stats natin. Pero slot natin dito is staying as quiet as possible, waiting for those men from top to jump up to watch those player move preparing na rin to have his 1v1 situation, pulling out that DPS gameplay for a possible quick knockdown. Somehow he will be on point to slot 9. Eventually one player got knocked down. That push for a minute from slot 12. One player there from slot 12 has been a knockdown. One player there from slot 9 has been knocked down. Last man 𝑭𝒍𝒚𝒊𝒈 second floor to be exact. Every player from slot 12 is going to be running up talaga kung nasaan yung way about sa mga player natin dito. But again, from the back, kanano ko ng mga player natin dito over slot 12 dito sa side yung mga stoppers natin dito. Away those men natin dito over slot 9 and clearing out the building kung nasa one guy natin dito who definitely knocked one dito sa side ng mga stat 12 natin earlier. 19 GNR, last man standing for squad, pajama guy. Sobrang scattered na rin ng mga play natin dito. If 𝑭𝒍𝒚𝒊𝒈 will be getting his hands on to one of the players on slot 8, that is it. No one's gonna be having that one player saved, pero let's hope na he can finish that one guy off before those other players started to even find for someone. Seeing this one guy from slot GNR, slot 19 to be a possible target. Open fire wide na yung mga play natin dito right now. Slot 8 and running na rin dito sa side ng mga play natin dito all the way from slot GNR. That's the natin. 4-on-1 situation right now. The building end up being secured by our player from slot 8 natin dito. Shots fired, 1-on-4 situation and that's now that one guy from slot 9. Got what it takes to have those men clutch one by one in second floor. Pero right now it's not being confused and it's time to pop up. One player, 2 men he can handle those men. No, he definitely 19 GNR, last man standing. Last 2-man squad standing, but as you can see, a change of casualty most and definitely beginning to happen. Yes, moving forward, kung nasa way about sa mga play natin dito. While that one player slot 18 is a battle wounded. He definitely received some info na rin kung nasa way about sa mga play natin dito. All of the style 11 who definitely got knocked down by exotic, pero yes, will be moving for try kung nasa yung way about the one play natin. Man, that one guy from slot 18 that was telling a lot about this one guy who's been out towards the one player from slot 50W. Pero one player then, yes, man, still having his push pa rin kung nasaan yung way about the player. What is one guy from our slot 18? I know tagging the perimeter na rin kung nasa yung one guy natin dito all the way slot 11 is gonna be having that one player rescue instead, or making seem that's gonna be bailing out now until one guy from slot 11 through a nade for a possible night that they can get towards the one player from slot 18, not knowing he's now busy stopping his life up for a possible 1v1 situation. As just exotic will be recovered pa rin. Final inside of the blue zone, still having the vehicle to catapult himself after the one player of slot 18 recovered. So that recovered. 4-man squad pa rin yung mga play natin dito all the way from slot 10. Alright to them. Dito muna tayo mga play natin from slot 23. Slot 7, most definitely eradicate our men from our slot 25 one by one. Instead, man, you know, slot 25 planning na rin to have those men eradicated dito sa side ng mga slot 7 natin. Instead, they're the one who got terminated one by one by Kim and Lucas natin dito from the game on the all the way slot 25, who definitely opened fight earlier kind of first dito sa side ng mga slot 7 natin, thinking that they can have those men lured or nasa yung rebels sila, pero one by one our slot 25 has been disintegrated of the game inside of the blue zone. Din yung mga play natin dito, but again, he's now seeing if Jasex be na the target of those other players who are definitely now seeing them. 2-man squad, sobrang takin na mga play natin dito from the push na ginawa nila inside of this house. 2-man squad, back to one another, but again, top 10, still pointing the scores pa rin dito sa side ng mga Barracuda natin. 2-man squad na lang yung mga play natin dito sa pullover na ginawa lang kung nasa ngayon way mas 1 squad gameplay of our stat. And again, we have our stat 15, who's definitely knowing na kung nasa yung mga other play natin dito, like our play of stat 23, waiting for the one guy from our stat 15 to pop out for him to be able to cap is a knockdown. DQW, they got knockdown by FT all the way from stat 12. Natin dito na getting those snagged down, whether they like it or not. Dito sa side of top 24 natin, one by one maybe, pero guns are now blazing dito sa side na mga slot 24 natin. One player has been knocked down, there goes your boom, there goes elimination dito sa side of mga top 24 natin. Last man, and a dummy 05 dancing throughout the visible throughout the area kung saan nagkakameron. Top 5, other players and moving forward, nothing way to wear up mga slot natin, leaving those top 7, ano, manning up, searching yung score nila kung nasa way about sa mga stats natin earlier, kind of been opening fight throughout the area kung nasa yung mga top 7 natin. Sabi ng top 7 bahala natin ang top 7 natin dito getting to knock down, whether player top 10 like it or not. Another one by pero the knockdown has been rejuvenated na rin. 4 on to the knockdown na play pa rin dito sa mga play natin all over top 7 while doing their shot of first those last 10. Someone is going to be out of first body after all this second mga play natin sa Mal. They're not going to be finishing their gun shot. Pero hindi no, malalaman na mga play natin nasa way about mga top 7 status natin dito sa Dom. Going to be able to have those knockdown 100% sa mga play natin dito all over top 10 and top 7 shooting his gun, attempting to have that one play throughout the area kung saan nagkakameron. Other players and moving forward, nothing way to wear up natin dito higher pa rin yung mga play natin dito. But again, we have a stat 23s who's been opening fight at the same time dito sa side ng mga stat 12 natin. Couldn't be able to talk themselves na rin kasi wala ditong bahay kung nasa yung mga stat 12 natin, pero on front, sobrang talking, sobrang sheltered ng mga stat 12 natin dito. So those other players gonna be hunting down and they're moving too soon. So those other players, stat 3, man, one player has been knocked down to the second floor kung nasa way about sila. But you're through all the way from stat DQW, stat 15, and not joining him. Opening fire by yung mga play natin dito until they never got knocked down to the side ng mga stat 15 natin. That is the team line that our players that is 13 has been waiting for them to be able to rush inside of the Stafford International Improvement Squad of our stat 12. Pero again, stat 12 na play. Pero stat 12 natin dito na seeing a lot of moving comes from stat 15 and maybe stat 12 natin is going to be saving our boys all the way stat 12 out of the hands ng mga stat 13 natin dito. Those stat 13 has been disintegrated natin dito higher kaya pa rin mga play natin dito. But again, we just decide the mga stat 13 natin dito. Everyone is having that station to move forward in the open. Stat natin mga play natin dito and moving position. they're going to be having that leap of faith and the moment to see because of the blue zone. It's about those players that are going to be having those men eradicated the blue zone will. Pero again, one player of stat 12, I know having his eye out towards those men from our stat 18 has been having a run around for him. Inside of the stat 14, fingers crossed, opening fire wide left, roughly second floor towards the one player from stat 18 who's been opening fire towards him. Left side corner, we have our stat TQW, stat 18, opening fire into the side, yung mga player natin all the way from stat 6. Again, checking those perimeters, scanning those perimeters, whereabouts ng mga player natin dito. Last man, for the 5-5, knocked out, but again, from the moment he definitely turned his view around towards the one guy who's been driving the vehicle. He got to the side, the most started everyone is having that. It's not flinching, it's not changing his position pa rin. Yung mga play natin dito from stat 12, as you can see, 2-on-2 situation. Waiting for those updates, pero no one is updating their whereabouts as of now. There's a nade throw coming from those men from stat 6, hoping that they can meet someone here in the uphill area where they're going to be planning to put themselves back. Now knowing we have our stat 12, which is Motor. We're waiting for those other players to turn up and kung nasa whereabouts na. But again, the one player from stat 6 natin, they might have seen something moving here in the grasses, which is yung one guy natin dito sa stat 12. Pero shot has been fired, coming kay Najma. Knocked down, last man standing agad. This is the side of Mustard and on their way outside of the compound. One player from Stat has just been knocked down right now. Stat is taking those men. It's not flinching, it's not changing his position pa rin. Yung one player natin dito from Stat 12, as you can see, 2-on-2 situation, 2-on-2 compound. One player from Stat has just been knocked down right now. Stat is taking those men away right there and them. Pero again, from the open fighting, ginawa one player natin dito all the way from Stat 12. He definitely updated his spot kung nasa rin whereabouts niya. Meanwhile, Motor, no one knows kung nasa yung whereabouts niya dito. Definitely he can work around behind of the curtains kung magkakamerong 1v1 situation. Si Moore and 2-man squad all the way from stat 6. Pero hesitation na kicking in para sa mga player natin dito all the way from stat 6. Kasi what if may mga tao dito, or what if may tao pa dito? Again, 2 players pa rin still alive dito. Pero one player standing up, he got himself knocked down. But from that knockdown, that he definitely got dito sa side ng mga stat 6 natin. Stat 6 natin kung nasa yung whereabouts sa mga play natin dito all the way stat 12. Stat 12 natin dito whereabouts sa mga play natin dito 1-1. One player post dito muna natin sa mga play natin stat 25. Stat 8 and stat FP natin. 2-man squad up front. We have our stat 8. Sobrang taking ng mga play natin dito. HKQs. One player has been knocked out, annihilated. Picado area. Sobrang zero visibility as na ng mga play natin dito because of stat early knocked down, moving all the way on map. All over stats. Having a lot of knocked out. So moving forward for yung mga play natin sa all the way stat 7, bahala na. Pero 1-1 those stat 4 now being eradicated of the game. This prediction shot is now doing it inside the stat 7 natin. Ooh, definitely started his brother down earlier. Last 2 men standing na lang dito inside yung mga who got knocked down. Ano, those premises kung nasa na rin yung mga HKQs natin. Last man standing yung mga play natin. Smoke roll. Small room, not knowing one player. Last man standing probably dito sa side ng stat 25 natin. No, those men has been eradicated of the game. Pero dito muna natin sa mga play natin ng stat 9 versus stat 7. Pero still one player still missing and not like him. Alright, there you go. One player from stat 8 has been knocked down. Pero you know, if it wasn't for this one guy from stat 8 natin, we're gonna be having that one player recovered maybe, or having that one player back out. That one player will be straight to the lobby na rin. Kaya thank God, one player of stat 8 natin dito is not panning out. Gaya nangyari kanina, sobrang distance to one another yung mga play natin. Pero dito muna again tayo sa mga play natin of stat 9 versus stat 7. Our player from stat 7 most definitely did not back down or back out from this fight team. Even though na talaga na outnumbered na yung mga play natin, they have themselves cornered probably the most natin natin dito. Those men most definitely tried pa rin to get those knockdown elimination dito sa side ng mga natin natin. But again, those men has been eliminated of the game scene. Mafia, Shizuka, Kitty, and also we have Baby. Now 11 already here, just arrived. This is a spot na most active is natin. Choosing to put themselves on the end of the circle, so you can see where they're gonna be having themselves safe and sound. Pero man, he's no scanning the area kung nasaan yung whereabouts yun ng mga snap is natin. No movement spotted, kaya talaga naman maybe so tagging the area as a safe place maybe, not knowing we have our snapping team most definitely posting here and occupying the whole town. Suzuka is not tagging the perimeter na natin whereabouts mga play natin dito all the way to 11. It's not 11, it's natin dito, as you can see they are that way kung nasaan yung whereabouts ngayon ng mga slot 15s natin. Ready to open fire maybe. Roxy, one player, now having himself as a bait probably. Whoever's gonna be opening fire towards the one guy from the side. Scene. Mafia, Shizuka, Kapas getting secured to him earlier. Fires going all the way from SK2s. 4 on transition. So one play something natin niya basta ma-play natin until one player natin you know, getting his good visual out of opening fight. Right now, 𝖬𝒂 now having themselves for some sort of a tweet versus those men from the and little do they know, they're not being posted na rin ng mga strategies natin dyan. So the moment natin 𝖬𝒂 most definitely are aware that those men from the team just arrived here. One player, two of them has been nagged down. But because of those nagged, nakuha ng mga strategies natin dito. Nalaman na rin yung mga play natin si Mutar kung nasa rin whereabouts yung mga play natin all the way from strategy. 1v1 situation, out from the DBS or that's 12K shot. Opening fire all the way behind of him. Right now, he's not being trapped. He's opening fire. He's gonna be getting snagged. And again, this is all play that whole way to put herself inside of the circle. DPs and then also the slot 6. Alright, dito muna na sa mga play natin all the way from slot 16. One play has been knocked down. Master, 3 men. Another one bites the dust. We have Has and also we have Tigers. Right now, they're not tagging the spot na rin kung nasa whereabouts sa mga statics natin dito. Pero again, couldn't be able to push in pa rin dito. Safely maybe, pero one play who got knocked down dito sa side yung mga statics natin. Being recovered. Pero alam na rin, yung mga statics natin na talaga whereabouts exact na mga statics natin. Open the fire inside of the smoke pop. Ginawa na mga play natin dito all the way from statics. Waiting for the smoke to bloom. Maybe diversion, maybe ginawa na mga statics natin dito for them to be able to have those lurking missions all the way behind of the stat 6. Now the stat 6 to one of them, whether those stat station or not, pero 1v1 stat 4 men squad pa rin mga play natin dito. Some player of stat 10 taking this opportunity to boost himself on the 𝖪𝒂 to retaliate after those open fight na ginawa ng mga slot 7 natin. Ayaw ka, one guy natin dito from a stat 10. Dito na that he can get those back that, one guy natin all the way from stat 17. 𝖭𝒂 going for the 1v1 situation to be able to see much clearer. This is one play natin all the way from stat 10 has been doing his charge and this is the front side view. One player has been knocked down, 2 more to go. But it looks to me, yung plan natin is natin dito working according natin dito most definitely took the opportunity to push himself on a much higher ground completely dito sa side ng mga stat 17's area. No smoke and being open fire that 1v1 our player from stat 10 just in case that someone is hiding inside of smoke pop. But again, those men from our stat 17 who did prepare some ambush after those other players gonna be pulling up to the corner nila. They're the one who got ambushed and they're the one. 4-man squad pa rin mga play natin dito and some player from stat 10 strategies being open fire to 6. Natin what we can say is being sandwiched, being surrounded by different clans. 13 and 6 natin up front. So it's gonna be 2-2 and 2-3 situation. 2 players of Status gonna be turning up and gonna be having his face off versus those 2-man squad of our Status team. And the other 2-man squad from our Status gonna be facing 3 men all the way from Stat 6. Saying as what is possible, letting those men from Stat 13 have the engagement versus those Stat 10 right now. They are not changing their position after knowing Stat 13 and opening fire roughly into the side of the last times natin. Down till one player of Stat just been knocked down using the easy for a possible knockdown that he can get. This is one player all the way from Stat 10 who's been using the area for a possible knockdown. Is being damaged though. He's able to hold his guns instead. He definitely changed that opening up with Pero one guy from Staten has been run over. Not until one play level Statics has been knocked down. A change of casualty most definitely gone, pero the one guy who got knocked down got run over by the 𝒊𝒈, sending a lot of inputs kung nasa niya yung way about ng knocker niya. Right now, he's going for the quick top up to the face of the squad of our Staten. Hoping that he can knock one. For those other players, Staten is knocking him down, damaging those other players, so that's one player of Staten will count. Then 1v1 situation occurring, another one by nothing, one situation. Yes, natin dito yung Bash. To be able to have this assistance moment dito sa mga play natin, although with Statics, no nag down still happen pa rin sa mga Statics natin. Surely Statics natin dito no handling this situation versus slot 10. Last man standing, Bash na lang. Tables on returning dito sa side ng mga Statics natin. The 1v1 situation being burned out. Opening up dito pero one guy.
Squatter House Gaming. Heto na sa laban, di ka uurungan ng mga malupit sa minay sumabay. Sabay ka sa beat at lahat magingay. Malabuhawi pag bumakbak, sa pandinig lahat isaksak. Pag di ka tumago ako'y asintado, ito'y aprobado, ika'y sagalpak. May lalim at lawak, galawang mahusay. May tutok lumapat, galawang matibay. Lihitimunggang, kami ang patunay. May tutok sa clash, kaya kung tumibay sambala ka lang. Yan ang sigurado, galawan na smooth. Medyo agresibo, maingat na kilos na parang plinano. Sadyang palaban, yan ang Pilipino. Solido bumanat, tapat ka sa sentro. Sabay na sa game, basag ka sa flame. Kapag bumalasa, pasok to sa lasa. Lihitimong bara, wasak ka sa main.
Subukan mang umiwas ay di ka makakatakas. Sigurado ko sa pulat, lahat ay malalakas. At wala matitira kung di kami lang malakas. Huwag ka boy umasa na kami ay mapitas. Gamay ko na ito kaya malabo mga paa. Babatukan lang kita hanggang ikaw ay madapa. Dudurugin lang kita, sabay tipi sa mukha. Ewan ko na lang kung tatalog ka sa tuwa. Asa ka sa tiyamba na kami inyo madali. Tirang talikuran ay alis dito palagi. Ibahin mo kami pare pag kami ang umatake. Di basta-basta padali kaya huwag kang makapante. Baka di mo kilala isa ito sa malakas. Motivational speaker panapat ko sa alas. Kilalang taga-utas na mga nagmatigas. Walang kinakatakutan labanan hanggang wakas. Legit na veterano sa paggamit ng baril. Di nagbimintis, asintado kumitil. Kabilang to sa pinakamahusay na dapat mo igalang dahil di mo kalibel. Kung di ka kalibel, panoorin mo na lang. Mga shoutcaster, tanggapin mo na lamang. Mga sharpshooter, kami lang ang sakalam. Lagi last hater, kaya iyak talunan. Mga tira nyo kasi